Many of us have struggled with addiction, whether it's to alcohol or drugs or gambling or food or shopping or sex, whatever. We struggle with addictive behavior, but yet God has destined each one of us to overcome. And when we overcome, we become trophies of His grace. We become trophies of God's grace in our lives. In April of 2006, I was working as an immigration officer with the Canada Border Services Agency. I was tasked to escort a suspected terrorist to his flight for his imminent deportation. I put handcuffs on him, and we're walking out of the cell. I had my hand on his arm, and he decided to face plant. He wanted to bloody his face so that he could stay his departure. He would not have to leave that day. Well, I experienced some brain flatulence, and he was my size, and as he was falling down, I grabbed him. And as I grabbed him and held him from busting up his face, something in my back popped. I lost my leg. I face planted in the wall across the hall, left a nice forehead-sized dent. And the next day, I couldn't move. My neck was killing me. It was spasming, locking up. My lower back was just daggers. For the next 2 years, I fought with WCB. Finally, in April of 2008, the government offered me a pension buyout, which I accepted. December of 2008, I was in a fairly serious car accident, totaled off my fairly new car, and totally exacerbated the pain. It was brutal. The doctor introduced me to oxycodone, IR, which was meant to kickstart my OxyContin. Now, you have to realize I was a narcotics virgin. I'd never done drugs in my life, never smoked pot, hadn't had a drink since 1980. Pure as the, well, let's not get carried away. But I took these meds as prescribed. No addictive issues, just took them in the morning, took them at night. The only addictive issues that I had was that they tended to make me nod off. All day long, I'd be nodding off. Well, at the end of 2009, the doctor said, you've been on these a year now, you're going to have to wean yourself off with this last prescription. I thought, but I'm still in a lot of pain. What am I going to do? Wean yourself off. You'll have to manage the pain somehow else. So I thought nothing of it until the third week of my 4-week prescription. And then I started crushing them up, snorting them. They lasted another week. And then I experienced what I think the professional term is dope sickness. My body was rebelling. It needed more medication. I mean, the pain was bad enough, but there was other pain that was just driving me crazy.